Manchester United's matchup against Tottenham Hotspur was such a telling fixture at the end of last season as far as the race for fourth was concerned. But as we've said many times this season already, things have changed dramatically. Manchester United are on the top of their game quite literally. No matter what condensed schedule's thrown in front of them, that is the end result. Spurs are another one, our team on the rise. They obviously fell out of the top four last season. They are solidified in third behind leaders United and second place team Arsenal, who Manchester United incidentally have a 4-point lead over at the top, and just asserting dominance and authority all round the league. And the fear factor has certainly returned at Old Trafford now. Starting for United today, David De Gea as always with Semedo, Bailly, Gerard Piqué and Luke Shaw. It's Rooney, Henwood and Mata in the midfield. It's Pogba. It's Henwood, Rooney and Pogba, sorry. Mata's on the right with Martial on the left. Marcus Rashford up top today. Starting for Pochettino today, it's Hugo Lloris as always with Kieran Trippier, Jan Vertonghen, Odegaard Davis. It's Dyer, Gustavo, Sissoko, Lamela and Harry Kane up top. Ashley Young, former Manchester United player, only making the bench on his return to Old Trafford today. Anthony Taylor is our referee today, about to get this game underway. And the latest reports from Old Trafford say that Ander Herrera is now back to light training, which is a big positive for United. So Herrera should be coming back in about a week or two, maybe a bit longer. Maybe Jose will want to rest him up a bit more. But Ander Herrera, a big plus and a big figure in the middle of the park for United this season, and they'll be glad to see him back as well. And I think whoever is in and out of the team, United are almost surefire tips to win. Wayne Rooney sitting on 249 goals for Manchester United, equal with Bobby Charlton now. Just one more to reach 250 and be out on his own in front of a United legend which many thought would stand the test of time. But Wayne Rooney is now there. Mata with the resulting corner out to Semedo. Gattuso is going to put it back out. Mata's going to put it back in towards Rooney. And Vertonghen headed it out. Hugo Lloris, a big figure for Spurs last season and this one incidentally. And called it a good save from Wayne Rooney, a man who's been resurgent since scoring a goal earlier this season. Aaron Dyer is struggling down there. Aaron Hillwood's going to take a shot. It's going to rebound, I think, off Danny Rose for another corner. Aaron Hillwood's not been so lucky in terms of goals this season. He's only had 2 or 3 to his entire name. But he played really well against West Brom. And so with another corner out to Pogba. And finally, Spurs get it away, and here's Harry Kane. Trippier. Goal coming in from Anfield. West Ham United have taken the lead. And emphatically heading it away. Here's Dele Alli though. The ball is everywhere, and Manchester United a bit nervy there. But they've got away, and here they are on the break, and this is where they can be so dangerous. Martial has played it beautifully to Rashford, and here he comes. Surely, no goal for Marcus Rashford there, but superb breakaway play by Manchester United. Martial in particular. Rooney, Mata, trademark Manchester United passing. Wayne Rooney and straight to the Reese, and the wait goes on for Rooney. Rashford, Pogba, Rooney, up to Henwood. He's had such bad luck for the penalty spot. Wayne Rooney, oh my word! He has finally done it, and what a way to get your 250th goal for Manchester United. Wayne Rooney makes history today, and what a strike that is. The Wayne Rooney of old has made his mark and scores goal 250 for Manchester United. What a strike through the legs of his defender. Lloris cannot get there. Wayne Rooney takes the record with an emphatic statement. 250 for Wayne Rooney. Not the best he's ever scored, but what of his second in the league this season? He is now at the top of the tree on his own. And what a way to get there. Manchester United take the lead. Emphatic strike from Wayne Rooney, where the old Wayne Rooney, who used to score belters like that for fun, he brought it to the forefront there. And the talking can finally stop. And we can say that Wayne Rooney is now Manchester United's top scorer of all time. And oh my word, that strike from Rooney, sensational. Here's Pogba! And he's taking the lead out of Rooney's book there. Such confidence between this Manchester United squad, and now they're taking long shots. And it seems to be going through the legs of top defenders more often than not, to be honest. Wow, another dominant first half for United. The shots came raining in, but it was the 250th Manchester United goal for Wayne Rooney that separates the sides at half-time with a fantastic strike. He's out on his own. History has been made, and Wayne Rooney is the reason once again United are in the lead. United 1, Spurs 0. And the set records were made to be broken, and Rooney has done it. Harry Kane forces the first save of the night from David De Gea. He's had very little to do tonight, David De Gea, but like Thibaut Courtois, he's always alert and ready. And another good save. As hashtag Dave Saves is in effect again. Corner to Tottenham. Oh, it's fallen to... Oh, and blocked off the line by Semedo. Harry Kane's in, and David De Gea has caught it. And Martial, wonderful touch. And here he goes. It's Anthony Martial. Marcus Rashford is onside. Rashford off the post. And David De Gea is making breaks happen. Martial played in Rashford, unselfish. And Rashford inches from scoring another one. Is it going to be one of those nights where it just doesn't fall for Rashford no matter how much he plays? And the ball has fallen to Rashford. Next for Manchester United is another homecoming of a former Manchester United kind of member, as it were, as Manchester United will take on Sunderland and manager David Moyes. Next for Spurs will be a match-up against Southampton on Boxing Day as well. Made something out of nothing. Rashford. Sensational. And would not winning an aerial battle outright, but he would try, wouldn't he? Henwood has been great over the last couple of games. It's quite interesting to note that for him, it's an interesting fact, the Schumacher family of Open Day never give up initiative or keep fighting initiative, which is something Aaron Henwood had to do a lot in his life. So that'll mean a lot to him, least of which being a Schumacher fan, of course. Dembele. Oh, and Eric Bailly has missed the tackle. Semedo, fantastically done by Semedo. Manchester United's defence has been absolutely rock solid. And here comes Rashford yet again. Oh, and Rashford is delighted by Lloris. Marcus Rashford has been everywhere tonight. He's had so much of the ball. Straight at Lloris, to be fair. Not the best shot he's ever took, but it does force a corner. Mata will take it. Towards Lloris. Here's Shaw. And cleared for United corner as Dele Alli went off for Ryan. Manchester United's one goal today, adding to their already impressive growing collection. It almost reaches the 30s. Pogba. Lloris has derided them the rest of the night, hasn't he? Rooney. Pogba. Marcus Rashford. Oh, he's denied by Lloris again. How many more times? Marcus Rashford has been keeping Lloris busy tonight, hasn't he? You have to admit, he's had a great game. He's just done everything but score, Marcus Rashford. It's unfortunate, really. With the resulting corner, out to Paul Pogba. Aaron Henwood of all people. He's going to shoot, isn't he? Oh, he's going to put it in! Oh, what a strike! Aaron Henwood makes it 2-0. You knew he was going to shoot. The minute he had the ball, the second he had the ball, you knew he was going to hit it. That trademark right foot, that's not the best stroke he's ever... It's not the best shot he's ever struck, but he'll take it. It's low and hard with his right foot into the corner. And maybe Lloris should actually be getting that. But take nothing away. Aaron Henwood gets another one. And it's his second goal of the league. He's had one in the Europa League as well, I think. Hardly out. Manchester United still running like it's the first minute of the game. Marcus Rashford. Oh, he's wide by inches, and that is the end of the game. Marcus Rashford by inches, completing a fantastic performance for Manchester United. But even if Rashford hasn't scored tonight, he's kept Lloris busy. Rooney is now on his own in terms of Manchester United scoring with 250. David De Gea having very little to do tonight, but kept on his toes regardless. Aaron Henwood gets another one for his collection, but that man is now Manchester United's all-time top scorer tonight with a thunderous strike in the first half. Manchester United, no sign of anything, faultless in their performance once again. No matter what is in front of them, United continue to dominate the Premier League and go 7 points clear, at least for the moment. United 2, Spurs 0. In the other two games tonight, Liverpool lost to West Ham by 2-0 and Southampton scored 2 goals to beat Middlesbrough by 2-1. The table as it stands right now, Manchester United now 6 points clear at the top of the table from Arsenal, Spurs and Chelsea. Crystal Palace moved to 5th, Watford 6th, Stoke, West Ham, Bournemouth, Liverpool completing the top 10. Leicester City season continues to plummet down to 13th. Manchester City in the relegation zone with Everton and Burnley. Continuing our Christmas period fixtures is a match on Boxing Day at Old Trafford today. Manchester United taking on a former Manchester United manager in David Moyes' Sunderland. Probably the most anticipated fixture of the season by all accounts. You know, what can David Moyes do against the club he took charge of for only 10 months over 2 seasons ago? Well, what a difference that has made. Manchester United now 6 points clear of Arsenal at the top. When David Moyes was in charge, it was probably all started to go wrong. And the other stark difference is an almost 10 goal difference to second place highest scorers, Hull City, and a goal scoring record of 27, which is amazing considering they didn't even have a manager to start the season. Mike Phelan took surprise charge. United today starting David De Gea as always in goal with Darmian, Rojo, Jones and Blind. It's Carrick with Fosu-Mensah and Pogba at the midfield, Mkhitaryan and Memphis either side of Zlatan Ibrahimovic today. David Moyes' team looks like this. Vinode starts in goal with Marquinhos, Lewis Kane and Al Nanholt. It's Catabol with Cavelli and I don't think any Manchester United former player even makes the team today. Paddy Madère and Donald Love obviously coming over. In fact, I think Paddy Madère might be just there. Yes, he is. So Paddy Madère starts today against his former club. Anthony Taylor then gets this match underway. Jermaine Defoe, I think, is starting up front as always for Sunderland at this point. So, Paddy Madère facing his old club. Donald Love not on the team, as neither is Adnan Januzaj. Adnan Januzaj is on loan, so he is not permitted to face his parent club today. Play it low towards Paul Pogba. And Pogba's going to get blocked out for a corner. The play from United is not been as stellar as it has been in the past, but one goal could change this game very quickly. Both teams look like scoring today. Another resulting corner. The head is looping, but the referee has given a penalty against Barini. I'm assuming it's handball, but it's the call. Let's have a look at the replay then. And about 4 players go for this. And as you can see, there's Mkhitaryan and Rojo in there. I think the referee has really made a mistake. Look at that. I think it might be Darmian. He's got his arm around the player's throat there. Barini, it's inadvertent, to be honest. I think it's a very poor mistake by the referee. There's nothing Barini can do. It actually didn't hit Barini in the first place. It hit his teammate behind it. What a scuffle in the box. This is why we've been having such talk about fouls in the box. I think Sunderland have been a bit hard done by there. I really do think it's not really intentional, is it? And that's just a mess. I don't think anything should have been called from that. It's an absolute mess with 4 players in there. It looks like Mkhitaryan here has got his arm around Barini's throat. And that's why we've been having such conversations about these sort of incidents in the box. Sunderland have been really hard done by there. But I think, to be fair to the referee's got a clear view here, as you can see. But there's just such a scuffle in there. I don't know how you can make any decision from that. But knowing Manchester United's role of penalties, it could go wrong. But I don't think they should have been given anything. Should have been given here. It should have been just let go and let play go on and make a decision for the linesman or something. That's a very poor decision from the referee considering his position. But then again, as you can see, there's 4 players in here. It's an absolute mess. It is Zlatan Ibrahimovic as opposed to Aaron Henwood, who has taken most of the penalties this season. And here he comes. And he's missed as well. Zlatan Ibrahimovic normally is critical for the penalty spot, but another missed penalty there. And United just can't get their penalties right. Well, I think in a way it's justice done anyway. But Manchester United probably do not want to take any more penalties this season. They've been atrocious from the spot. Only scoring once in about 6 attempts. The ball has gone off David De Gea and it's straight down the other end. And Sunderland have a goal. And I believe that is justice done. It's, I'm not sure who that is. But the ball would come off David De Gea and went into the back of the net. And Sunderland, who were pretty cruelly given a penalty against them for a tussle in the box that Mkhitaryan implemented more than anything. The ball was bounced off De Gea. It's a good save, but the ball was bounced off him and Jones can't get there. The shot wasn't really all that greatly taken. David De Gea is really unfortunate, to be honest. The ball was bounced off him. Awkward position. And I'm not sure who the scorer was. But I think Sunderland will feel really it's Klitschov, who I think David Moyes bought in the summer window. And Manchester United could finally start to ruin their penalty misses. Sunderland have the lead. And Manchester United now in a bit of trouble. The ball has ended up with Memphis with only one man to beat. And Memphis has done so. It's going to be a straight race. It's Memphis. Memphis cuts in wonderfully. And it's a great save by Manone. Brilliantly done. Brilliantly done from Memphis. Found himself that space. But Manone, great save. And if Sunderland do win this match, they have Victor Manone to thank. That is a fantastic save. That's such pressure for a man on form like Memphis. Pogba with the corner. And headed away. Set pieces have been Manchester United's downfall. From the penalty spot and corners, really. Mkhitaryan gets the ball, but it's the half-time whistle. And Sunderland and David Moyes have done the unthinkable to end this first half. They have taken the lead against Manchester United after a penalty that was cruelly given against them, to be honest. Zlatan missed it, and then they paid the price as up come the field came Sunderland. And Klitschov, after some supreme luck coming the ball off David De Gea, gave Sunderland the lead. It's all going off here at Old Trafford in this Christmas game. And Sunderland have the most surprising of leads. United 0, Sunderland 1. Well, I think this is more. This is all Sunderland deserved, though, because they were given a penalty cruelly given against them. Jermaine Defoe has cut in wonderfully, and it's 2-0. And it's all falling apart for United today. And it's I'm not sure who that is either. Oh, Defoe. A fantastic pass. Is that player offside? We won't know because camera angles are awful. But in any case, Sunderland are taking Manchester United to ribbons here. It's Kazi who has scored his 7th goal in the league this season. So Kazi's been on a bit of a run, to be honest. Sunderland will take on Burnley on New Year's Eve. Here's Memphis. Also blocked from Kone. It's a corner. Oh, it's gone through everybody here on the Sunderland defence. They're defending valiantly, and Manone's been a hero for them today. Pogba with the corner. And another set piece coming from absolutely nothing. Pogba back in. And a shot has been off Michael Carrick, and he's missed it. Michael Carrick, I didn't think he expected to really have the ball here. It was headed away, and then down came the ball, and Carrick, he probably should have scored. Jose's going to make a substitution here, and it's going to be Zlatan going off for the man, Marcus Rashford. It's going to be a bit of a tall order for him, but if anyone knows anything about Marcus Rashford this season, he saved Manchester United more than once. And here he comes again, in my opinion. Mensah to Pogba. Rashford's gone down. Nothing given there, and now Rashford's gone down. Well, this is rare. Marcus Rashford, who went down earlier, clutching his arm, has been on the pitch barely for 5 minutes, and he's going to go back off. And he'll come off for Anthony Martial. He's barely been on the pitch a few minutes, and he's already having to go off due to an injury. And anything that could go wrong for Manchester United is going wrong today. Mensah. Memphis. Pogba. Martial. He's put it in, and he's scored it. And Anthony Martial has brought a goal back for Manchester United. And finally something has gone right. And Martial, he did really well to put it under the pressure of his defender and an incoming Manone, who's been brilliant tonight. It's unfortunate because it's come off Manone's knee, and much like David De Gea in the first goal for Sunderland, it's really just unlucky on the goalkeeper's part. Anthony Martial finally brings some cheer to Old Trafford with his first goal in the league this season. It's hard to believe that, to be honest, after all he was scoring last season, but now Manchester United are somewhat back in this. United 1, Sunderland 2, game on. Their rotten luck for the penalty spot has continued. They've lost Marcus Rashford to a supposed injury, and Zlatan went down earlier. Martial forces a great save from Victor Manone, and he's been a starring goal for Sunderland tonight, and trying to cutely chip that. What a save by Manone, that is. Fantastic outstretched save from Victor Manone. Pogba plays with Martial. Plays it back to Pogba. In comes Memphis. Memphis is away. Great save by Manone again. He's been a hero today. Pogba. And it's going to go out for a corner. Oh, Manchester United now banging down the door. It's a new sense of purpose. Something that Jose Mourinho can do very easily. It's not a bad shot from Martial. It probably should be handball given against Rodwell. But corner to United. Pogba takes it again. And a header. Oh, and what a save by Manone. Oh, he's been brilliant this afternoon. Oh, Victor Manone. What a save this is from a Memphis header. Oh, my word, that is going in. What a spectacular save. And Victor Manone, it's a corner to United. He's going to be the reason Sunderland get anything from this game today. And he punches clear. Headed by Defoe. It's all over. And David Moyes has done the unthinkable today. And his team have triumphed over Manchester United. What a game. And it was just one of those days where everything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for United today. It's not they played poorly, not at all. They can be proud of their efforts today. It was just Sunderland were better team in terms of the scoreline. But the bad luck that Manchester United suffered today has been insurmountable. But it's not that counts, it's the scoreline that doesn't today. Manchester United have lost against David Moyes' Sunderland in a biggest of shock of the season. Manchester United 1, Sunderland 2. Let's have a look at all the other Boxing Day results today, and we're going to start at the Emirates, where Arsenal have taken full advantage of Manchester United's loss today, winning 3-0 against West Brom and closing the gap at the top to 3 points. Burnley, their miserable season continues as they lost 2-1 against fellow promoted Middlesbrough in a surprising season. Middlesbrough, their role continues, and they've got Manchester United next. At Stamford Bridge, Antonio Conte's Chelsea have lost to Bournemouth as Hull City drew with Manchester City, and there just seems to be no end for the miserable luck that Pep Guardiola is suffering either. The champions have lost to Everton by a goal to nil. Liverpool Stoke City was a 1-1 draw. Southampton and Spurs also 1-1 draw. West Ham took the win against Swansea City, and Crystal Palace, on the search for a new manager, they won against Watford 2-0 today. So as we said, thanks to Manchester United loss at Sunderland today and Arsenal's win against West Brom, the club has closed to 3 points at the top. Crystal Palace, despite sacking Alan Pardew, have been in third place the whole time. I wonder what went on there, because Crystal Palace are in like the Champions League places. Something went really wrong there. I'm not sure what the owners were thinking. Spurs in 4th, Chelsea in 5th, and they drop out of the Champions League places. Stoke City, West Ham, Bournemouth, Watford and Middlesbrough completing the top 10. Liverpool still in them. The champions look relatively safe in 13th. But the relegation zone, Sunderland have got themselves out with their win today. The relegation zone is Everton, Manchester City, I repeat, Manchester City and Burnley. Pep Guardiola is having a torrid time at the blue half of Manchester, while the red half, despite their loss today, is at the top. Such contrasting fortunes at both ends of the city. What is going on with the blue half?